Opens unite and express your thoughts. Opinionated I am.
Of Opinionated I Am. So yesterday there was a joke on TV. I don't know if it was in time for April Fools or it was the day before April Fools. Obviously 31st of March. Unfortunately it didn't fall on today, which is the 1st of April. There was a joke about a 50-year-old rapper, a rapper who is very self-conceited, an old woman who dresses up provocatively and fools around on stage, and a few other people. But the more I looked into it, the more I realised it wasn't a joke, it was actually serious. So the rumour mill had been going around for ages that Jay-Z was going to purchase the has-been streaming company with 500,000 members. Don't even know if they're paid or free. And effectively, he was taken out on board and he was going to revive it somehow. And the company was Tidal or Tidal. I don't know how you want to pronounce that. It's entirely up to you. Bothered. Now, Jay-Z got together with Beyonce, Kanye West, Rihanna, Nicki Minaj, Madonna, Chris Martin of Coldplay, Jack White, Alicia Keys as well. That's a lot of people for a venture. So off the bat, clearly you don't have the capital to front that yourself. Granted, hey, who's knocking it? Oh yeah, let me not forget Daft Punk as well is involved in that. Now, you've set up a streaming service in a market that's pretty much established. Not to say you can't enter the market and do well. However, this is why I thought it was a joke. You're charging $19.99 for a monthly subscription when your already established competition at the moment being Spotify has 20 million users who are subscribed and pay $9.99. And then they have 40 million freeloaders who basically jump on and get an advert after every track. Not to mention then you have the Beat streaming service, which is also coming back under the relaunch of Apple. And effectively, if you marry that with the people who use an iTunes, that number is astronomical. And if Tim Cook gets his way, it's going to be $5 a month. And so what are you thinking? What the heck am I going to get for $19.99? Apart from a broke pocket. Jeez. This, for me, in my opinion, could be probably one of the dumbest moves since Justin Timberlake went and bought MySpace when it was completely out of fashion and hardly anyone was using it, because you got YouTube now, you got SoundCloud, and services like that that are really doing all of this stuff for free. Additionally, this is another reason why I thought it was a joke and maybe a little bit stupid. On top of the YouTube thing, you have Vivo. All your music is on Vivo. Now, Tidal's advantage, according to its shareholders, is that it puts the artists back in control, because artists feel they're not getting enough revenue from all the other streaming services. You know, if you did good material, people would buy it, I'm just saying. Now, I don't see how this is going to be advantage for anybody, you know, because at the end of the day, you're going to turn around to an artist and say, we'll pay you this much if it's on here. And the other companies are also going to say, we're going to be paying this much if it's on here, even if it's not a bigger percentage than yours. Yeah, so it's not really an advantage. The only other way I could see it being an advantage in terms of a unique selling point is to maybe say, exclusively, we are releasing our tracks and albums on here along with our videos. However, that's a broken system. It's quite stupid. Let me tell you why. The reason why is because at the end of the day, you want to get your music out to as many people as possible. If you start cutting off other channels for a new streaming service that only has 500,000 subscribers, you're shooting yourself in the leg. Don't cut your nose to spite your face. What's going on? What is absolutely going on? And so I don't know how well thought out this is and what advisors have been saying to justify, the purchase of this particular streaming service, but good luck to you, and I really do hope it pans out. In my opinion, my personal opinion is it won't. There's too much stiff competition. Your pricing structure is too high. Where's the exclusive? What's your USP to make somebody say, yep, we're jumping on it? I took a look at it and it basically looks like a Spotify clone in terms of the menus. But then again, I mean, last time Funkmaster Flex was out in Jay-Z for stealing his app idea and doing these things. So, you know, and I remember quite a few years ago, someone was calling Jay-Z a biting a lot of Biggie's lyrics. So it only makes sense to keep the status quo going per se and copy the most popular streaming service at the moment being Spotify. Now, the comments I read online yesterday was absolutely hilarious, but a lot of people was just outright saying it's greed. My whole thing is, you're in business to make money. And so, irrespective, you can't call that greedy. Charging $19.99 on the other hand, it's taking a fucking piss. That's just to put it real plain and simple, it's taking a piss. You know, will it work? Won't it work? I personally don't believe it will. Opies, give me your opinion. Let me know if you've used the service, if you like the service. Does it work for you? How does it compare? Does it stand out from the competition at all? And if not, what do you like? What do you dislike about it? If you agree with my opinion, let me know. If you don't, let me know. Hit that subscribe button. Send me a link. Send me a message if there's anything you want me to check out and touch on in terms of giving my opinion on and highlighting. I'm more than happy to do so. As always, nothing too risque. You know, it's just my opinion, really, at the end of the day. And opinionated. You know who I am.
Open unite and express your thoughts. Opinionated I am.